What's going on, everybody? Get some people time to join. This is day 3 of the NFL Combine. What I'm talking about, the NFL Draft. Let's get people time to join.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go. Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
So today is day 3 of the NFL Draft, and we're gonna talk about the latest for Xavier Weaver. So right now I'm looking at my notes, and I see Xavier Weaver right now is number 18 as far of the 33 of 37 wide receivers. Xavier Weaver is number 18 right now. So it's good. It's looking good. It's going to be very, very close as far as if he's going to get drafted. So let's see what everybody's saying right now. Aaron Smith says, according to reports, he may get called in the later rounds, but he's too tight. Miss Lee in the house. What's going on, Miss Lee? How you doing? Good morning to you. It's 10:55 a.m. Central Time for me right now. Dazzling DD in the house. How you doing, Dazzling? Sunrise, what's going on with you? I see y'all up early. Hit the like button when y'all on y'all way in, if y'all don't mind. Sunrise says Xavier got to beef up, but a solid, consistent receiver, reliable. Another thing though, just because a player is ranked a certain best available for a wide receiver slot doesn't necessarily mean anything, because Luke McCaffrey, they had him expected to not be drafted, and he got picked up yesterday. So it still look good for Xavier Weaver. A lot of wide receivers it's been taken so far. What's good? His best shot maybe is to not be drafted, and he signed whoever he wants. I agree. I do feel like there's some leverage for players that's not drafted, because you have the opportunity to choose where you want to go rather than a team choosing you just because the hell of it, to be honest with you. Tim says top of the morning. I think he'll be round 5 or 6, hopefully, to the Dolphins. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. The draft starts in about 3 minutes from now. But I just want to see how you guys feeling. I feel like he will go later on today. I'm not seeing 5 or 6. If I'm being honest, you guys know I'm very honest with my commentary, man. I'm seeing 7th round or undrafted, to be honest. But we will see. It's going to be tight. He is the 18th best available wide receiver, so that's a good thing. Darlene in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Darlene. Lisa in the house. Sixth round. Okay, yeah, I agree. 6, 7 round for me. That's my projection. He haven't got picked up yet, not yet. Kentucky in the house. Okay, that's dope. Kentucky is in the house. Where you guys coming in from? Hit that like button. I appreciate that, Lily. Appreciate that. Grand Rising, fams. Grand Rising. Dazzling DD in the house. If Zay had Antonio's body, I really don't feel like this has nothing to do with his size. I see y'all talking about his size, but this has nothing to do with size when we talk about wide receivers. Hold on, I skipped somebody. Weaver putting off his shoulder surgery to play game hurt was foolish. Dion did not advise him. Luke McCaffrey got drafted in the third because his last name and his father. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of times guys get drafted and have better opportunities than others because of the family background. I mean, that is for sure. Yeah, y'all ready for the spring game? Yes, the spring game starts what 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's about 4 hours from now. Spring game ready? Oh yeah, me too. I'm very excited to see how the play calling going to be. Um, all of those things. What about Roderick Ward? I feel like Roderick can go 7th round or undrafted. I do feel like Roderick Ward will get an opportunity. That's for sure. Because these teams will have 90-man rosters. So because of that, it gives, and then you have not only that, but you also have the compensatory draft, which means they're going to add extra draft slots for some of these guys. So this also helps guys like Roderick Ward, Derek McClendon, stuff like that. All that's going on today, though. I will tell you guys, if they don't get picked up today, he's not going. Well, I can't say he won't get picked up, but it's not going to look good. Everybody going to know everything today, as far as undrafted, um, who getting drafted, free agency going to be knowing everything going on today. Ravens will grab Weaver. I like the Ravens as an option. I'm hoping he get drafted in the 6th round. Dallas, Texas, Decatur. Can we watch the spring game on TV? Yes, on Pac on what is it, Pac-12, Pac Network. Cali in the building. He will go today 6. How are you? How are the other Buffs looking? I hope they all get in. The other Buffs, as far as, put it like this, Xavier Weaver is the only Colorado Buff right now that is on the list as far as ESPN expected to be have an opportunity to be drafted. The rest of the guys, 9 times out of 10, is going to have to go and try out. They're going to have to hope they get an opportunity to at least get an undrafted opportunity invite. Greenwood, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virgin Islands. Life in Football says 2nd round. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to happen. Weaver 2nd round. These YouTubers blowing smoke for no reason. Mag Dog keeping it real. Appreciate that, Peter. Yeah, that's pretty high. I definitely appreciate it, Peter. Bay Area. Shout out to Peter though, man. He always showing love, man. To the channel. Percy Brown says Bay Area checking in. Bay Area. Ex-dad played in the NFL. See, that helps too. That helps when you have family members that played. It helps you. How many rounds today? It's going to be the draft going to end today. 7 rounds plus, I think it's like an extra 10 players for the compensatory picks. But today is the last day as far as the draft. So he sat out the last game like a diva instead of getting that 1,000 yards, helping the team win. That might have messed him up a bit. I mean, if he was injured, but I mean, NFL pays attention to everything. So if it's a team that want to pick him up today, they definitely going to already know what happened with Weaver from the time he first started playing ball to now. I mean, they research everything. It's crazy. They know about their childhood background, all that. I thought D Mac was solid. I hope he gets drafted as well. Yeah, I mean it's looking rough for D Mac, but like I say, with guys like D Mac, he can get an opportunity by just being an undrafted invite. You know, go out there in OTAs, show out, and then the rest is history. Humble Yourself says, yep, Troy Franklin is still sitting there. Brandon Rice still available. Um, there's still some wide receivers that's available. But goes to show you, just because you expected to go a high round or a certain certain time of the day, don't mean that an NFL team feel the same way. So it's still looking good for Zay. He's going to Tampa Bay in the 6th, 7th round. Remember his son. Remember, y'all got to understand, it's early right now. I'm not a morning person, man, but remember, his from South Florida Bucks have been knowing about him. Okay. Selma in the house. What's going on, Selma? Okay, so Pac-12 said 2 p.m. on Fubu. Appreciate that, Lee. Watch number 46 in the spring game. Oh yes, I love Solomon, man. Walk on DB. I mean, he challenges all the top dogs as far as wide receivers go. I feel like he's gonna have a great day today too. I'm pushing for him. I love his attitude. Zay will get picked up, then the show will begin. And Roderick Ward. Coach Prime wasn't lying when he said it's hard to get in the league. Oh yes, trust me, trust and believe, it is hard. It's very, very difficult to get into the NFL. It's not a joke, because just because your numbers is looking good as far as draft status doesn't mean you're going to be drafted. It's a lot that goes into it. Weaver should have ended his season early. Separated shoulder was silly. We can't help that. Peter, do you have to troll everything? He had his own pro day because of Dion. You don't know what Dion. I'm sick of you and BS. Xavier getting drafted today. I'm hoping so, Azar. I'm really hoping so. For those that just chimed in, hit the like button. The latest right now is, as I'm looking on the list, because every single time a wide receiver gets taken, they update the wide receiver availability as far as the best available. I can tell you guys right now, Xavier Weaver is number 18th as far as wide receivers. The draft has started already, but I'm out here with you guys for a little bit. I feel like Zay will go 7th round. If I'm gonna give you guys my opinion, if you guys want my word and I have to stand on it, I'm gonna give you guys 7th round at the least. If he goes undrafted, I will be surprised a little bit because of what he was able to put up on film, and his pro day was pretty good. Alabama, shout out to Alabama. Alabama had over like 6 players so far. As far as NFL drafted players, Washington been going crazy. I mean, Washington, Alabama, Michigan, those 3 teams been, getting a lot of guys in the league. I'm expecting Colorado to have more players next year, which is why I told you guys I will be in attendance to the scouting combine and the NFL draft next year, because there's going to be way more players than we have this year. Big Worm in the house. Shout out to Big Worm. But the next scouting combine, I'm gonna be on the field because I had to get my credentials. That's why we couldn't get on the field the last time. So now I know what I need to do. KC will grab Weaver. Eastern time. What time is the spring game? Eastern time. So let me see. 2 p.m. Central. So it'd be 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern. It's so many receivers that's still available. It's going to be a long day. Yes, yes. It's a lot of wide receivers still available. It's a lot of wide receivers I felt like was going to be taken yesterday that's still in there right now. Brandon Rice is one of the receivers that I felt like was going to be taken early, but we'll see. Pac-12 at 2 p.m. Pac-12 Network. Coach Mathis was undrafted and played in the league. How long? So drafted or not, they'll be okay. Yeah, that's true. Just because you get drafted or go undrafted, I mean, you still gonna have to perform unless you're in the first round. If you're in the first round, you know they work with you a little bit more. But second through seven and undrafted, I mean, it's wide open for anybody. Columbus, Georgia. Xavier is either going to Denver or the Raiders. I would like to see Zay go somewhere like that, or New England Patriots, somewhere where he really can have a real legit opportunity. I don't know what Denver has as far as receivers or the Raiders, so that may be a good idea. All that I'm waiting to hear. Yes, I know. I'm waiting too. I'm waiting too. South Philly in the building. So I know the draft is going on right now. So just give me a second, y'all. I'm finna relocate.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So what we got? What we got? I'm excited. I'm excited. We hear go Buffs. Yeah, yeah. We need one player at least. We need one player at least. So I'm about to get ready to turn it on now. But we need at least one player to to get drafted. You know, it looked good on Colorado for us to at least have somebody. So let's see what we got. So right now the Broncos on the clock. So another wide receiver just went, Troy Franklin from Oregon. And I feel like Zay is better than him too, to be honest with y'all. I don't know if y'all can see. So right now, Zay is probably number 17th as far as best available wide receiver. Every time a wide receiver get taken, I'm just telling y'all, Xavier Weaver moves up. So it's a good thing for Xavier Weaver. Um, the more wide receivers go in front of him that get taken, the better his chances. Because he's 17th now. He was 18th before I started the live as far as the best available. Now he's number 17. So, but that doesn't mean he can't get picked before the guys that's in front of him. You know, I'm just saying. So we'll see. I would like to see him in New England too. I mean, New England is a team that need wide receivers. See, they need to go somewhere where a team needs receivers. We are where Donnie. For the record, Xavier's father played 4 seasons. Okay, he played 4 seasons. Xavier is going to get hated on because of where he played last year. But I don't feel like it has anything to do with whether he get drafted or not. NFL teams don't care about that. And what people got to realize, there's more people that like Deion Sanders than hate him. There's more people that support primetime Deion Sanders. We're talking about the NFL right now. We're not talking about fans. Primetime Deion Sanders is a Hall of Famer. He has his gold jacket in the NFL. So, do you think Coach Prime has any influence on him getting drafted? I do. I feel like he has some type of influence on Xavier Weaver. He's going to Dallas. I like that a lot. I think you mean Dallas or Detroit, because you know the D can mean Dallas or Detroit, Denver. But if I'm thinking you're talking about Dallas, they just said that Franklin has too many drops. I know, Jeanette. That's absolutely crazy. Um, they selecting somebody that has a lot of drops. They don't have those problems. So they haven't had one wide receiver over 600 yards as far as New England. So Zay could be a perfect fit. I mean, they got to stop sleeping on Zay. Zay gonna get drafted, man. He gonna have to get drafted. Like, there's no way you telling me the wide receivers that they selecting in front of him it's better. Let's see who the Patriots take. They took a guard. I've been seeing a lot of guards and linemen being taken in this draft. Just went to New England. Are you going to watch the draft in the spring game at the same time to look for? I wish I could. I'm gonna probably have to try to cover both of them. I wish I could do it at the same time. I believe we will see Xavier on Sundays a lot. I do. I believe so too. The Bears. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I like the Bears too. Pros ain't hating on. Yeah, facts. Pros ain't hating on Coach Prime and Weaver. That's ridiculous. Detroit Lions. 470 people in the room. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. It's more love than hate. Facts. Facts. It's more love than hate. All right, let's see who these Cardinals gonna take, man. Let's see who the Cardinals take. I could see him for the Cardinals. I don't want to see him with the Cardinals. Too many, too many receivers. Then they just picked up Marvin Harrison too. So yeah, this wouldn't be a good team selection. See, they got the best available on the right side, but that's all positions. No wide receivers in the top 200. That's Daniel best available list though. Who got next? Okay, the Chargers got next pick. Tennessee, the Giants. I like the Giants. The Giants would be a good pick for Xavier. These guys get drafted and then immediately have to report. Like I'm looking at some of these off-season workouts start May 21st. Like that's next month. So these guys really don't have time to soak it in. It's all business. I would turn it up, but I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted. But it's on NFL Network, y'all. If y'all want to chime in. Okay, they took a defensive back from Texas Tech. I feel like the Chargers could be. But see, I'm hoping for Roger Ward as well. So let's catch up with the comments. Let's catch up. I'm confused. How was Luke Fags? That's what I'm saying. How was Luke McCaffrey selected before Xavier? Yes, I felt the same way when I saw that yesterday. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Mo. I feel like that right there was politics. That's just the politics of the game. I felt the same way too. How do we watch the spring game? Will be on Pac-12 Network at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. My Falcons might draft him. We need another slot. I like the Falcons too now. Y'all still waiting? Facts. Yeah, we are. We supporting Zay. And the rest of the guys too. I'm waiting to see how they get undrafted opportunities. So yeah, we waiting. We supporting. We supporting. I've been waiting ever since. Like the spring game. Yeah, the spring game is today, 3 p.m. Eastern. The Chargers will be a good selection, man. I mean, they only took one wide receiver from Georgia, so this time next year, bro, we're gonna be right there at the draft. Get ready, because there's gonna be so many Colorado players getting taken this time next year. While the Chargers haven't won a division game, I think I can't miss the playoffs fourth time in 5 seasons. Wow. All right, so let's see who they're gonna take. Come on, give us Zay. Give us Zay. It'd be dope if we can get it live. Xavier Weaver. Uh, defensive tackle from Bama. I'm telling y'all, man, Alabama been getting a lot of players. I want to say that's number 7. I'm gonna go to one where Nick Saban talking. Let me see. I think he on ESPN. I want to say Nick Saban on this channel. I'm gonna make sure. Who got next? The Colts? Okay, so the Chargers. Okay, they got one wide receiver. I don't know if Nick Saban is talking today. It might be later on. This draft gonna be all day. It's gonna be all day. So just give me a second, y'all. I do something real quick.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go. Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
Just give me a second, y'all.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
All right, we back. Let's see the comments. Alabama has 6 with D tackles. Yeah, Alabama have 6. Actually, they have over 7 players with the D tackle taken. It's crazy. They are going to try to get Weaver for cheap because he's not fully healthy. He's shoulder. Honestly, that makes a little sense because NFL teams do pay attention to their health. But I don't think that's gonna um I don't think that's gonna play a factor as far as that go. I don't think so. TV on the draft, laptop on the spring game, and your YouTube on my phone. I'm missing nothing. Hey, that's nice right there. I like that. I absolutely like it. Alabama, well, I read that one. Bowden was drafted to the Patriots off JSU. Yeah, that was Coach Prime player, Isaiah Bowden. Yep, that's true. That is true. Xavier Weaver finna be next though. It's gonna be Coach Prime next player to take it. Tennessee need wide receivers. Tennessee need wide receivers. Come on, man. Ain't no way y'all finna tell us Xavier Weaver is not gonna get taken. It's still early though. I keep telling y'all it's gonna be 6, 7 rounds. So I'm gonna go live again. I mean, Zay gonna get picked up around the time the spring game. Watch. Okay, linebacker from North Carolina. I feel like they need a wide receiver too, though. Who got next? Okay, the Giants. Okay, the Giants got Malik Neighbors now. Um, the Giants wouldn't be bad selection for Zay because I mean, just one wide receiver that I can think that's on their roster. Giants. All right, let's see. Okay, the pick is in, y'all. The pick is in. The pick is in. They laughing right now at me. Come on now, give us Zay. Who they got? Who they got? Give us Zay. Give us Zay. Let's see. We can't even hear him. Oh, okay. From Germany. NFL is becoming worldwide, y'all. Tight end. Six six. Tight end. All right, what we got? What we got? I'm not sure why everyone is hating on Colorado this year. They didn't bust last year. Facts, facts. Did he declare too early? No. Should he have come with Shador, Travis, and Shiloh? I don't even think he would have been able to. No, he didn't. He used up all his years. Facts. Yeah, we still hoping. Any player from Colorado been drafted? Not yet, to neither. He was a senior. Had no. Yeah, he had no. He couldn't. He had to come out. He had no choice. Facts. Who do you think Spencer Rattler goes to? It's a good question. Spencer Rattler. I'll say New England. And I do feel like someone like Spencer Rattler, because you guys got to think, just because you go late rounds, don't mean you won't be successful. Tom Brady went sixth round. Brock Purdy went last year. Played against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Um, let's see who they got. Oh, come on. A lot of Oregon players getting taken. Come on, man. So he's from East Mississippi, from my state. So that's like our fourth player from Mississippi to be taken so far. So I always keep up with that. We usually get some guys from Mississippi to get taken. They go see there goes Xavier Weaver right there, y'all. Not in a good way, but that was Zay. It's a pretty good defensive back, man. Because Xavier is a dog, man. So if he was able to do that against Zay, he's pretty good. All right, the Falcons got their pick in. Let me see what y'all saying. We need Xavier in Indy. If he doesn't go, then I have a question. Players from winning teams gonna get the most shine. It is what it is. Xavier's a pro. If he even gets a chance as a free agent, I see him at facts. Me too. I'm trying not to skip y'all comments. They coming in like super fast right now. Hit the like button if you guys don't mind. The Jets. Atlanta be nice, y'all. Atlanta be nice. Coach Prime has some type of connection with Atlanta. Come on, can we get drafted, man? Atlanta would be a good pick. Trying to keep the phone steady so y'all can see. But it's on NFL Network, ESPN, for those that want to watch. Another Oregon player, come on, man. Like we can't get nobody from Colorado. You mean tell me we don't have nobody? I mean, I know Oregon was good. Don't get me wrong. Come on, man. We gotta get somebody from Colorado. This is a big deal. See what we got. Stop hating. What about the Cowboys? I like the Cowboys too. I like the Cowboys for Xavier Weaver. Shallow has been in 5 years. Okay, he redshirted in South Carolina. SC. Oregon, yeah, Oregon. I see what they're doing. I can't. One thing I'm not gonna do is hate on another team. Bro, Shallow been in college since 2019. That's crazy. Exactly. Colorado needs a draft because this is yeah, it is crazy, Lisa. We need at least one player. Like, come on now. We got a football team, with a lot of players. We need at least one. Come on now. This would be a perfect place for Zay, y'all. Perfect. I mean, I don't even know what wide receiver they got, honestly. Let's see who they gonna take, y'all. Xavier Weaver. What? Well, he good, but I mean, he was projected to go high, y'all. But this is the thing. So now Xavier Weaver is top 16 best available wide receivers. But I feel like Zay better than him, honestly. But again, I'm not gonna hate. He was first team All Big 12. He was expected to go high, him and Brandon Rice. So I mean, I'm not gonna hate on that. I respect it. But with him being taken, it helps Zay because now Zay is moved up to top 16 best available wide receivers. So the more wide receivers they take, the higher Xavier Weaver's chart goes. So we're talking about 16, top 16, and we're in round 4. It's looking like I said 6 or 7 round. Remember, no other YouTuber said this. I'm telling y'all, Zay gonna get drafted 6 or 7 round. Everybody else been talking about, top two, and I mean, you have to be realistic. There's so many wide receivers. There's so many wide receivers for one, and then on top of that, when he didn't do the scouting combine, in my opinion, that put it down to 6, 7 round. Now, if he would have did the scouting combine with what he did at the pro day, then it would have been more realistic as far as top 3 rounds. So I'm not mad. I mean, I see the comments, but I'm not mad. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I already expect Zay to get taken today. Now, if he don't get taken today, that's when I'm gonna be mad. That's when I'm gonna go on a rant because he's better than majority of these wide receivers they taking today. Green Bay wouldn't be a bad selection for Zay. Now it's gonna be cold, but when you think about wide receivers, I mean, in Green Bay right now, I don't even know what wide receivers they have. Honestly, I'm talking about on their current roster. Jordan Love needs a wide receiver, so Zay would be a perfect pick for Green Bay. Weaver didn't want to compete at the combine. I it was a little bit suspicious to me too, honestly. They are doing too much skipping on my boy. What's going on? Facts, Xavier McKibben, Xavier, and Xavier. That's nice. Xavier got better hands and speed than most of these wide receivers. That's facts. Put a one in the chat if you guys feel like the Green Bay Packers should take Zay. If you guys think that'll be a good fit. Brandon Rice not to get drafted as well is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy too. Weaver was hurt and had surgery, but a lot of these guys been hurt. Like, nah, y'all don't like the Packers. If you don't think Weaver can get drafted and you on a live watch party, you're a hater. One, I don't care where he go. I want him drafted. That's facts. Yes, I agree, Peter. He do lack speed. Nobody want Weaver at Green Bay. What wide receiver they got in Green Bay? Exactly. Everybody been injured before. Green Bay. So y'all liking that? This ain't got nothing to do with Coach Prime. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Shout out to Shirley Kimball. 614 people in the room, man. Hit the like button. I know y'all can do that, man. It's free. Just hit the like button. So I see y'all liking Green Bay. All right, let's see. Let's see. 2024 NFL draft, recent selections. All right, we don't care about that. I want to see who need to get who haven't been picked. All right, so we got Zay right here, man. Let's go. Because if you Xavier Weaver, you don't care who pick you. You just want to play. You want to get in the league. Oh, come on now. They ain't got to do all that extra stuff. Come on now. Just pick. Just who they got. Brandon Rice, probably. Another Oregon player? Are you serious? You can't tell me Roger Ward is not better than him. I'm not being biased. I'm being honest. Another Oregon player, man. That's crazy. 45 career starts. Second team All Pac-12, 82 tackles, 4.5 sacks. Ran a 4.6. Roderick Ward ran a 4.4. Roderick Ward is faster than he is. And he better too. I'm just being honest. I ain't being biased. I'm being honest. The Raiders would be a nice pick for Zay. Pray for Xavier. Oregon is still has no chips. Facts. Xavier 166. All right, the Raiders would be a good selection. The pick is in, man. Come on, give us Zay. Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Oh, they took a cornerback, y'all, from Mississippi State, the Cameron Richardson. Oh man, took a cornerback, led SEC and tackles. All right, the Ravens on the clock. Y'all been saying the Ravens. Y'all have been saying y'all like the Ravens to be a selection. So maybe the Ravens will take him. He won't get picked up. He ran a 4.34. I don't know why. You got to understand he brought in a team of transfers who didn't win a high rate. They don't mean anything as far as they don't have nothing to do with Xavier Weaver. The team has nothing to do. How your team performs has zero reasons of why an NFL team is not going to select a player. It don't matter about that. They want the best player. The NFL draft is about picking the best player available. Now, yeah, if you played in a national championship, you have a better chance of being drafted because of the exposure, more eyes on you and stuff. That's why Washington and Michigan has the most players of all teams this year as far as NFL drafts. I mean, it makes sense. Do the research. Every year, the championship team have the most players in the draft. But like I said, it doesn't mean if a team go 0-11, but a player on that team is a dog, he's not gonna get picked up by the NFL. This is business. The Jaguars would be a good pick, man. Come on, can we get Zay? I like Roger Ward to go like 6 or 7. Actually, though, but what I'm seeing right now, it wouldn't surprise me if we can get a player from Colorado to go now. Because these guys that they're taking right now is not better. Not all of these guys is better than some of the guys we had last year, regardless of what y'all say. Y'all can talk about the record, all that last season, but it's only 2 teams really beat us bad. Every other game was within 7. So all that Colorado wasn't good, Colorado wasn't this. That's just coming out of hate. Y'all just saying that because Coach Prime, which is crazy. Like, so they have taken a first round wide receiver, but okay, they need a wide receiver, as you guys can see. They need a wide receiver. So maybe they'll take a wide receiver. This draft is on ESPN, NFL Network. The pick is in. Okay, it's gonna go on commercial. But they do need a wide receiver. And they only taking one. And I think with Xavier Weaver, he can return kicks and stuff too. So it's like not only do you get a wide receiver, but you get somebody that can return kicks, punts. With the fact that we have 0 players that has been drafted so far, it's disappointing a little bit. But as I said before, Coach Prime still needed time to change this team around. So this time next year, it's going to be way more players coming from Colorado. I mean, Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, um, who else we got? Shiloh Sanders. I mean, it's so many guys that's going to be in this draft next year. Haters love running Buff Channel views up. Facts, facts. How can I watch the spring game? Pac-12 Network. Pac-12 Network. Shallow in the portal. I'm trying not to read trolls' comments, man. It's just so many comments. Ricky Pearsall went first round. Y'all would say he was better than him too, huh? Thanks. No problem, Chicago. I don't know about the draft, but I'm wanting to learn how are they picked. To I can't say your first name, but Duncan. They just pretty much taking the best team the best player they need as far as the need though. Like each team is taking the best player available according to the need usually. So if a team needs a wide receiver, they're going to select the best wide receiver that they feel like is the best because it doesn't matter about a player's NFL draft status. I mean, I'm seeing guys getting taken that was supposed to be undrafted. I mean, Luke McCaffrey taken before Brandon Rice is crazy. But I hope I answered that good. It's just the NFL. They just look at certain things if that makes sense. What time the game is on? 3 p.m. Eastern. Pac-12 Network. Will they be airing the spring game for the Bucks on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe it's a possibility because there's a lot of people that's out there. All right, let's see what we got, man. Who we got? Dallas? Oh no, okay, they just showing highlights. I have no idea why people do not like Dak, man. You know, appreciate that Sunfire Brown. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I know I be forgetting. I love the game, man. This right here is I love the game. I forget sometimes to tell y'all hit the like button. Donate if you want to donate. But if you enjoying this, if you enjoying yourself, it don't matter. If you want to just sit back and watch, that's cool too. You don't want to hit the like button, that's cool. It ain't no big deal. All right, so we got notable fourth round picks. So Dak Prescott went fourth round. I remember that. Oh yeah, Andre Reed was a beast. I mean, I wasn't old enough to. I wasn't born when he got selected, but I know he was a beast. Okay, so who we got, man? Come on now. Transfer to Iowa. So they took a tight end from Iowa. I'm telling y'all, the weight game is very stressful. If you a player, can you imagine, like, if you were supposed to be taking like top 3 and you still sitting waiting for your name to be called and you seeing guys you know you're better than? Like, can you guys imagine how some of these guys feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know that you better than some of these guys right now being taken, that shit there really like pisses you off. Like, if you know it now, like if you see a wide receiver or a tight end and you know you're better than them and they still take them over you, and the people be wondering why the late selections be better than the top rounds because they took a defensive tackle, Jordan Jefferson. What? I mean, this is, oh my God. Like, really? Devontae Walker? Oh man. Maybe those guys have better, more connected agents. That has a lot to do with it too. Love moves. That has a lot to do with it. He knows nothing about football. His reactions from each pick clearly shows what happens that nobody don't get on. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't think any CU Buffs have been drafted. Yeah, no Colorado Buffs has been drafted yet. Yeah, I don't think he's going to Dallas. They is playing with Zay's name for sure. Whether you a Buff hater or not, I mean, I see y'all in here, but at the end of the day, we were gonna show a lot of y'all, man. And I ain't just being biased. I know what Weaver can do. I ain't stack up my money and go out to Indianapolis scouting combine just because. Like, I know Zay is him. So all y'all in the chat that's hating, y'all gonna see for y'allself. I ain't spend money out of my bank account just to go see just an average receiver. Trust me, I know Zay a dog. And y'all gonna know it too. And I don't even talk noise like that. I'm a humble person. But I know Zay gonna dominate. Like, I know that. So the Colts need a cornerback. So they may take a corner. So Zay should be like top 15 now as far as best available wide receivers. Every time a wide receiver get taken, Zay moves up as far as best available wide receivers available. Matter of fact, I'm about to look now on this computer and see. So just give me a second. I'm gonna see where Zay is at. I want to say he should be um, top 15. I'm about to see right now. Let me see. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna look on here. I'm gonna see where. I'm gonna see what best available. So they got Brandon Rice. Xavier Weaver is 14. So Xavier Weaver is the best availability. So 14 right now is where Xavier Weaver is landing. The best availability. So I said 15 is actually 14. But just because a guy's down here, don't mean they won't get selected because every team looks for certain things. But it's still good. Xavier's in the damn near in the middle. Out of how many wide receivers left? Out of 33 wide receivers, Xavier Weaver is number 14. So we could possibly hear him being called soon. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't telling y'all nothing false. So yeah, 14 right now. Eagles would be a wonderful landing spot. I like the Eagles too. We got 5 players in the draft. Regis, Weaver, Roderick, Jordan Dominic, Derek McClendon too. I like Derek too. All of our guys, man, they just need a chance. Facts. Tom was drafted in the 6th round. If somebody draft, it sound good. I hear you. Okay, so they had taken a linebacker. These picks going by fast. There's still teams that need wide receivers. Like, wow, he had 388 career tackles. That's a lot of tackles. So I can't even get mad at that pick. I'm a lot of tackles. 388 career tackles. Mike Tomlin would be one of those guys that'll take somebody like Xavier Weaver. For those that just chiming in, hit the like button. It's free. Hit the like button. Trying to get y'all some live draft party content. Russell Wilson need another receiver. And then I know they have um, the other wide receiver. I can't think of his name. They have a good young receiver. Um, Other than that, I mean, they could use another wide receiver. I'm about to go to the other channel. I thought Nick Saban was going to be talking on this channel. That's the only reason why I went to that channel. I thought Nick Saban was going to be talking. All right, so Miami on the clock. I know you guys been saying y'all like Miami. Okay, so I guess the Steelers traded this pick to Miami, or is it the other way around? Okay, Steelers. Okay, cool. Uh, South Dakota State. This is an example of what I'm saying. Just because you go to a team or you was a part of a team that wasn't very good means nothing. They are looking for the best players available. So y'all keep saying Colorado had a bad season. That's why nobody's getting taken. That's why I'm trying to show y'all it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That stuff don't matter. So who we got next? Miami? Man, it's so packed out at Detroit. Look at all those people, man. It's crazy. The love for football is real. All those people. That is insane. Let's see. Disrespectful. I know, Lisa. I'm like you, man. Somebody, this is crazy. JJ McCarthy is the definition of average. You talking about JJ McCarthy that won a championship? He averaged. South Dakota won the FCS national championship. Okay, appreciate you educating me on that. They didn't play, but only two teams for real. If we lose our first game to North Dakota, it's a wrap. Hey, if we lose our first game to North Dakota State, man, I'm gonna be pissed off. McCarthy won a national championship. Come on, I know that's what I'm saying, Peter. Some of these comments just be crazy. Brian Clark was undrafted free agent. More dogs, yeah, facts. The handoff king, he knows nothing. McCarthy's job was to make mistakes. He did that. You really feel like that, huh? Ski never won a game with his arm. If you in here rooting for a guy not to be picked, then you need to reactivate. Yeah, I know it's crazy, bro. But you have people in here hoping that he don't get picked, man. Tell Deion Sanders to do that. Listen to yourself. If we lose to North Dakota State, you just said South Dakota was a bad team. Hold on. Hold him to that. Facts. Shallow is in the chat. Where you at then? If he in the chat, where you at? Shallow watches my channel. Shallow watches my channel, man. If he is in the chat, shout out to Shallow. People in here keeping it real. That's it. 14. If Zay watching from home, Xavier from another Xavier. Yeah, I know. I noticed that when you come in, and I thought you was actually Xavier, but I read your last name. We got you, bro. To just prepare for your getting picked / your chance. Fact, you're gonna get your opportunity. That's for sure. I like Zay to land for Miami. That wouldn't be a bad selection. I'm sure Zay wouldn't mind being staying in Florida. Let's see. These off-season workouts, May 20th. May 20th. I remember when I was playing, I used to read that and be like, figuring out how I can just show up. But that was crazy. I was doing a lot of crazy shit just to try to get an opportunity. But I can't necessarily say it was crazy though. My dream was to get there, so I was doing whatever. But for players that got opportunity to be drafted, it's a blessing, man. All right, so who they gonna go with? Okay, who y'all going with? Running back?
I'm not even mad with that pick because the value of running backs has declined for the NFL. I can't even count on my hand how many running backs been selected. I'm thinking less than five, so I can't even get mad at this selection. Running backs, they need some love. Miami loves speed, so I mean he run a 4.38 40. Wow, with 7 yards a touch. So I ain't gonna even get mad at that pick. Running backs do need love, man. The love for running backs in the league now is just it's minimal. They don't get paid much. So I'm gonna go back live again, y'all, later on because I know Zay gonna end up going later. So we're gonna do another live later, and then it'll be closer to the spring game. So make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out. Like I said before, I'm gonna go back live again later today. But Zay will get picked up today, trust me, and we will catch it on live.